Guess what? It's May and it's my birthday month. So this month we will be decorating a birthday spread for the month of May. Oh, I almost forgot. Hello, good people. So I am in my Bloom daily planner today, and I will be using it's not floral, what is it? A plant leaf sticker pack. This I purchased from Amazon and I will link it below. And it's a journaling sticker pack. It says here that it is transparent sulfuric paper. And this is mostly used for scrapbooking or journals. But I purchased this right when I purchased my planner, and I have never used them. So I think that this would be perfect for the occasion. So let's get into it. So when I was trying to come up with a theme for what I wanted to do for my birthday month, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted it to look like or what I felt like would represent me. But I remembered that I had these stickers and I just pulled them out and started laying it out and thought that it would be really nice if they were cascading down from the top. So I had to go through and choose which stickers I wanted to use. So this sticker pack comes with 56 stickers and none of them repeat. So I wanted to look through to see which one I like. I know I love eucalyptus, but I didn't want all of them to be eucalyptus leaves. So with each individual one, I wanted to choose what would be perfect for this layout, but I will spare you having to go through each and every sticker. So here I have the layout set up, and I'm just going to roughly apply these stickers back down in the order in which I put them over here. I do make a few minor changes. So I wanted the top to actually be very leaf heavy and for them to cascade down a lot more. But I was limited by the fact that the first week of May was actually really busy. We had a lot going on. We had a lot of doctor's appointments. And so I couldn't completely take up that space. So I was able to run leaves through the middle of 2 days or thinner leaves underneath days just to be able to have room to write in the information, because ultimately it doesn't matter how beautiful it looks if you cannot find the space to write what you need. So I accidentally ripped that sticker and I was a little upset about it initially, but it came together perfectly well, and I'm looking at it now and I can't tell that it had torn. So they're not really that delicate, but you do need to be a little careful with them. So I am not typically the type of person that thinks that their birthday is super important and that they need to do a lot of things and that the day needs to center around them. I just find that the older I get, birthday parties, are not that important. But my best friend, do we still say best friend as adults? I'm not really sure. But my really good friend that we have been friends for, let's see, maybe 20 years now. She is flying into town for a couple of days for my birthday. And I think I'm more excited about that than the actual birthday, to be able to go around town and plan things now for that week. I find that the older I get, the more complicated friendships get, right? They're not exactly the same as when you are a teenager or maybe even when you're in your 20s. Your life gets a lot more complicated. Your friendships get tried a little bit more and get more complicated as well. So for decorating this, I am whiting out any words in the background that I don't need or that will show up behind the stickers. I am a little bit more cautious with the areas that are light green, as I don't think that it would look very good if I white it out. So like on the top left, when I had that big branch coming out, I just had it go over the calendar. Wasn't that important to me to have it whited out to where you can't see what's underneath it. So I started out not really knowing where this was going to go, what it was going to lead into, but the further along I got, the more excited I got about the way it was looking. So I decided to try out using this washi tape, this just simple black and white plaid washi tape, to accent some of the leaves within the spread. So not all of them are going to look like they're coming out of the washi tape, but I applied one and it looked kind of good. So I'm just going to go through and apply them to a couple others. So here I have this big leaf over the 17th. Once again, as I am placing these leaves and branches, I want to make sure that it looks good, but I also don't want it to cover up spaces that I need to write. So obviously I have nothing going on the 17th, and if I do end up getting plans on the 17th, I will probably just have to arrow it in from another date. But I was able to use a bigger sticker to cover that area. And then once again, use some washi tape over there. So for my birthday, I have birthday plans, and my friend Alicia flies in on the 25th. She's coming in kind of late, so we're not going to be able to do much that day. But the next day, we're going to the circus. And then after that, we're going to go to the movies. And I did request extended nursing care for Man for those days because he just has so much medical equipment that it's easier to get around without him. But of course, over the weekend when we do our activities, we will be bringing him along as well because it is good for him to be able to get out and have a typical baby experience. And completely unrelated, he is the tiniest little thing, but he turns 1 next month. So that's pretty exciting for him. I also have scheduled to go out and have an adult event. So that is very unlike me, especially since having Delilah and since having Little Man. Just getting out is difficult, and finding a babysitter for a medically complicated baby is difficult. But we are going to go out, me, my husband, a couple of my friends, some of his friends, to a local place that has drinks and an escape room. I will be trying my hand at drinking and then testing my breast milk to make sure that it is okay for Delilah to have, but it won't be until the next morning. And so on my actual birthday, I think we're just going to be really low key, have a family barbecue, just hang out because my friend flies out the next morning. So here I am deciding to use some washi tape and try it out at the top and the bottom of each page. I wasn't sure how it was going to go covering some of the leaves, but it's partially covered, kind of translucent, so I like the way it looked. So I am going to do that at the top, and then I'm going to try my hand at the bottom. For the bottom, I actually do a much better job of measuring it out and tearing the washi tape. So I'm able to just use one strip and tear it in half without breaking it into pieces to use on the bottom of both sides. But once I get that down, that actually completes my spread. It was really easy. It was fun to put together. It makes me excited about the month and eager to work on my After the Pen that will be coming out after this video. So you can stay tuned for that to see me write down everything that we have to accomplish in this month of May. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you in the next one. You want to try